Hey guys, we have a brand new liquid lipstick out in the market, and the brand is Guerlain, and the Guerlain, I think it's anyways, let's go with English, Guerlain. And the name of the product is Intense Liquid Matte. This is the box that it came in, and here, wait, this is the French side of it. Here it says Creamy Velvet Lip Color Long Wear. This is a brand new product to Guerlain, and I bought mine at Sephora, but this is not a product which is exclusive to Sephora. It's not limited edition. It is just a new product to the brand. So when I was researching, I think I found it on Nordstrom's website. I found it also on Saks Fifth Avenue website, but I bought mine at Sephora. This retails for $32 each, and the amount of product you get is 7 ml. That's 0.23 fluid ounces. Now the shade range is pretty limited. Actually, there are only 7 shades in total, and the shade selection also is not very, very out of the box kind of shades. They are very traditional shades. You have a couple of nudes, you have this pinky plums, and then you have your reds. That's all you have. So it's a very limited shade range, but they are all classic shades, I agree, but there are very few shades. Now I have 3 of them to show you guys. There are 7 in total. I have 3. This is the packaging. It's like an ombre kind of packaging. Now you don't have a lot of information about the product on the box. You just have the name and the list of ingredients, and these are made in France, and that's it. That's all you have. So let's look at what on Sephora's website as to what the brand says about the product. It says that this is a creamy velvet lip color with intense pigments and lip-friendly ingredients. And they say that the formula incorporates hyaluronic acid and tiger grass to moisturize and smooth for comfortable wear. And then it says it has a variety of captivating shades to give you an option for every mood. There is a variety, no doubt, but they're not captivating. Maybe for every mood, yes, because you have your nudes, your pinky plums, and then you have your reds. So maybe it does capture every mood, but not like very captivating. They are your traditional classic shades though. So yeah, let's look at the packaging, and then let's do the lip swatches. This is the this is the packaging. It is like a plastic kind of a packaging. This is not a transparent part of the packaging. I don't think this is a completely opaque packaging, guys. So at least from what I can see, I think this is not transparent part. So what you see is like a depiction of the actual color that you get inside. It's not the actual product that you see here. And then this is an ombre, as you can see, has the brand name Guerlain. And then at the bottom you have a sticker which has the shade name. It doesn't have names, it only has numbers. Then you have in the product name Intense Liquid Matte, and then the amount of product you get, which is 7 ml, and where it's made, which is France. And let's take a look at the applicator. It's kind of has a curvature here, like an oval. So it doesn't taper towards the end like a teardrop or anything. Oh, I'm not sure what the technical name is for those kinds of applicator, but this does not taper towards the end. It has like a curvature. It's an oval end kind of, not to over here, because over here it's flat, but over here it has an oval kind of thing. And the consistency of the product, I feel, is not like a mousse. Like when you take a look, you do not have a lot, like you have the right amount, but not like a ton of product that where you have to like apply it in one area of your lip and then move it all then spread the product by yourself. It's not like that. So yeah, let's I think that's it. Like we've seen about the packaging, where you can find it, and the price and everything. So let's get into the swatches. Let's do this, which is M27, which is like a true red. So do you see, you don't have like a ton of like mousse like consistency. It is definitely on the creamier side. It's not a mousse kind of a thing. So let's do some swatches. My lips are quite dry. I haven't moisturized all day. I haven't like exfoliated at all. So you guys will be able to tell if the product emphasizes dryness or fine lines or whatever. Well, there are already fine lines, but So yeah, that's just a rough lip swatch that I'm showing you guys, because it's a little difficult for me to swatch on my lips because my lips are so dry. So I'm not able to do like a perfect lip swatch. But once I apply the product, my lips kind of feel relaxed, because earlier it was kind of tight, and because it was so dry it felt kind of tight. But once I apply the product, I feel my lips kind of relaxing, and I can like feel my lips kind of flexible, and I can move it easily around. I feel comfortable. So I think I feel the formula is a comfortable kind of formula, and it also applies very, very easily. It glides beautifully. And yeah, and I feel this applicator does carry the sufficient amount of product. It has coated both my upper and lower lip evenly, and this shade at least is not streaky. It's really good. The product is kind of starting to set, so I can feel a slight tiny bit of dryness. I mean, it's not exactly dryness. It kind of gives a bad feedback for the formula, because it is not it is a very comfortable formula. But when the product starts to set, you would notice a slight kind of drying. The formula is kind of starting to dry and set. So that's what I mean. It's starting to get tacky. That's the right word. Not dry. The formula is starting to get tacky. Next is an orangey red, but actually in person it's also, maybe it's even a coral red, I don't know, but let's go with orangey red. As you can see, this does not stain my lips at all. Even after long wear, it did not stain my lips. That's a lip swatch. Now I have to say, this shade has a slight kind, it's not 100% opaque. The red was 100% opaque. This shade, as maybe you can see in the upper lip, my lip color is slightly peeking through. I can see my lip color actually even through in the video. I don't even need like a mirror up close to see that. So it's not streaky at all. The application is very even, but there is a slight thinness to the formula. It's not completely, I hope you can see here, at least in this area and this area. Yeah, I can definitely see my lip color peeking through. So it's not 100% opaque. The orangey matte, which is M25, I think M25, yes, M25 is not completely opaque. But my upper lip is darker than my lower lip, so maybe that's why it peeks through, but doesn't matter. It shouldn't if it's like completely opaque. And the third one is, I think this is a burgundy shade. This was listed as a burgundy shade, but this is like a reddish raspberry shade, or even like a very beautiful, it's really pretty actually. I like this out of the 3 shades that I picked up. Once we finish the lip swatches, I want to quickly touch on the formula as well. This shade didn't stain my lips either. Yeah, so this is a final shade. This shade is completely opaque. I don't see my lip color peeking through, my natural lip color peeking through at all. This is completely opaque. Now formulation wise, this is, as they say, this is creamy. Definitely it says creamy velvet lip color, which is actually 100% true. It's very creamy, and the finish, once it like sets, it does give you a matte finish. But this is, it says something about long wear. which I don't think it is. First of all, it is not a transfer proof liquid lipstick. It does set, but it becomes into like a satin finish. I mean, the finish is kind of matte, but what I mean by satin is it does transfer. So that's what I mean. It does transfer a lot, in fact, because once it sets, I'll do a kiss test, maybe say 4 to 5 times we'll do a kiss test, and then you'll see the amount of product that's left in my mouth, in my lips, is very, very less. It looks like a stain. So it's not long wearing at all. Say after like 5 times you like a sip or drink from something, you'd probably only have only a stain left behind. That's what I'm trying to say. So I don't think this is long wearing at all. It is comfortable. It's not drying at all, meaning throughout the wear time, I didn't feel any dryness in my lips. I didn't feel my lips kind of feeling tight or anything. And to be honest, the wear off is pretty good. Meaning it doesn't wear off like in patches. The wearing off is quite, even. It wears off evenly. So that stain looks very beautiful, to be honest. The stain looks beautiful, but I expect the stain to to take place, say after at least 5 to 6 hours. It's not like after 2 to 3 hours. That's what I'm trying to say. The longevity of this lipstick is not say 2 to 3 hours. That's it. It's not like you apply the lipstick and you don't eat and drink but it disappears. It's not like that. Only when it like transfers, the lipstick like it gets faded away, but otherwise it stays put on your lips. Now there is a fragrance to it. It's pretty fragrant, guys. It has like a very strong rose fragrance. Once you open it, you can definitely smell it. It's quite strong, but when you apply it, you can also smell it. But after a few minutes of application, it kind of wears off. You don't smell it at all. So in fact, there's a lot of fragrance. I noticed on the ingredients list, their star ingredients, what they say is, earlier I said it has hyaluronic acid and tiger grass to moisturize your lips and in order for the product to apply on your lips smoothly. But the ingredient perfume, that is the fragrance. It appears even before hyaluronic acid and the tiger grass ingredient in the ingredients list. So it has a lot more fragrance than hyaluronic acid. It's just something I know, and I just noticed, so I wanted to tell you guys. Now let's do the kiss. Now it's completely dried down. Can you see it has a kind, I don't feel this catches the light, to be honest. Here maybe it's in a concentrated area because here it hasn't set properly, so maybe you can you'd think that catches light, but on my lips, do you see it doesn't? I don't feel this as a satin finish. It's not that velvety like a matte finish, but at the same time it's not a satin finish either. So let's do a kiss test and you'd see, do you see how much transfer? This is the second kiss test. So third, do you see by the third kiss test, all I have left is a stain. Do you see by the third kiss test? That's what I'm trying to demonstrate for you guys, that the lipstick doesn't last well at all. Now, I think when I tried out the red, I like did 5 kiss tests and I was only left with a stain by the time, but I'm just noticing around the third kiss test, I have only a stain left. So that's what I'm trying to say. This is not very long wearing at all, but that's only when you like eat and drink and stuff like that. But otherwise, I think if you don't do that, it just stays put, and also you feel, I feel comfortable with this on. So yeah, that's my review, guys. Hope you guys found this video useful. I think I've covered everything: price, product, my review, what else. That's it. Hope you guys found this video useful. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked watching it, and please subscribe. Bye.